welcome back YouTube. Today we're going to go through signs of when you need to deload. Okay, so I've spoken about deloads in other videos, so if you're unsure of what a deload is, go and check out that video. However, in short, a deload is simply a very short time frame where you're pulling back from training, reducing volume to allow your body to recover from the accumulated stress of progressive training over time. Now these are important to take from time to time when needed, because without them we run the risk of overtraining and or potentially injuring ourselves, okay? And if we do either of those two things, that's going to set us back longer. So a deload essentially allows us to stay consistent with our training over long periods. So today I'm going to show you signs of when you likely need to take a deload. Don't forget, if you do enjoy the video, please do drop a like, comment if you've got any questions. If you aren't already, please do subscribe. So one of the big signs that you potentially need to deload is your progress within training stalling, okay? Now what I mean by stalling is literally struggling to progress movements, and it won't just be one or two movements, this will be multiple and probably the majority of your movements across the sessions, okay? If they're stalling, so they're not moving for a couple of weeks or a few weeks, then that's a good sign that it might be time to pull back. Or especially if your progressions are regressing, okay? So if your training is regressing, so the progressions you have made are actually pulling back and you're struggling to even match those numbers anymore. Another sign might be that you're just experiencing general low energy, okay? Especially when it comes to training in itself. Again, if training feels hard and therefore progressions are stalling, it's harder to match numbers. If motivation's a little bit low for going into your sessions because sessions have been so hard, even if just day to day you're feeling more tired than usual, again this might be a sign that you need to pull back. Another sign that you might potentially need to deload is if you're noticing slight niggles within joints, okay? So as you've been training for a while, you might get slight niggles maybe within knees, within elbows. Everyone will be slightly different. You'll probably start noticing these things the more you train. But if you're starting to get these slight niggles, then again that might be an indicator that you need to pull back. And then lastly, another big indicator might be sleep disruption, okay? So if your sleep has taken a hit, if you're finding it harder to get to sleep, maybe when you're waking up more so, you're not feeling as energetic, ready to go, it's taking you a little bit longer to wake up. If you're noticing the general sleep quality has decreased, then again this might be another sign. So when you start noticing the accumulation of these signs, that might be a very good time to run a deload, to let the accumulated stress reduce before you then go back into training. And again, this is going to avoid the potential of overtraining, causing an injury, so then you're only potentially out for a very short time frame, let's say a week, before you can then go again. Which means over time, you're going to be very consistent with your training. Hopefully you found this video very useful. If you have, please do drop a like. If you've got any questions, throw them down in the comments. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe so you can keep up with all my other videos. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.